Okay, hello my YouTube friends and family. This I'm not liking so well. Okay, we'll turn the chair so it's a little more facing you guys. Alright, so I just posted, or I just am uploading a video about what is child abuse. Let's talk about the different forms of abuse, from neglect to verbal, emotional, and of course, sexual abuse. We all know what sexual abuse is. And we all know what neglect is and entails. Let's go through verbal and emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is belittling a child, which I've gone through. Telling them they're not good enough, telling them they're ugly. What else can I... telling them they're a mistake. Yes, this has been said. All of these things are abuse. Making a child feel small because you are not comfortable with who you are is not okay. I've been through enough abuse in my life that I know the difference. Now, I'll be honest, my mom wasn't the best. She wasn't amazing. I mean, she had her mistakes. She was also a young mom. She was in her early 20s with 4 kids within 4 years apart of each other. She took on me and my sister, who were 2 years apart, and then her kids were also 2 years apart from each other. So each of us, we were all within a 4-year age gap, or age range. For example, I was 8, my brother was 7, my sister was 6, and my youngest brother was 5. Gives you an idea there. I mean, it wasn't easy. So no, she wasn't perfect. But she did her best with what she could do. And she loved me no matter what. And she put up with me. And that says a lot to her character. My biological mother was very good at neglect with me. With my sister, it was the opposite. There, like my sister will say, there is a difference between being held with love and being held just because you want to be able to control a person. The latter is what my sister had to go through when it came to our biological mother. When my dad remarried his last wife, it was me and Misty weren't good enough compared to her kids. And I shouldn't mention my sister's name probably, but oh well. We were always told we weren't good enough. My dad was forced to put her kids first because that's what she wanted. We never got as nice of gifts or clothes as her kids got. My dad was forced to use his own money to do whatever he wanted for me and my sister. And that wasn't always fair. That wasn't something that was easy for him to do because he didn't have as much. She worked at Wells Fargo in the corporate building downtown. He worked, when he started, he was I think he was just a peon at the place he worked. So, yeah. It wasn't an easy life for him. I mean, it wasn't easy for him. Did he help the situation? No. He would constantly tell me and my sister that we were mistakes, that we should have never been born, that we were stupid, that we were all sorts of things. And then we'd have Jody doing the same thing, telling us we're ugly, telling us we're piles of shit. And I think the hardest part for me was that my dad would do this out of anger. And when my dad wasn't around, Jody would do it just in general, especially to me. And eventually my sister got to the point. They'd all antagonize me to the point I'd blow up. I was pretty good at keeping my cool until that point. And when they did it, it was when my dad wasn't around. So my dad never saw it. And eventually my sister joined in on the antagonizing. And this is not easy to talk about. From the time my dad got custody of me until the time he moved in with Jody, I knew, me and my sister both knew we had my dad. No matter what. That if him and mom separated, we'd always have him still. That he would look out for us. It was the one time when he was a good father. And yet, nope. Once he was with her, wasn't the case. It was we had to fend for ourselves, basically. We didn't have a father much. He'd go hide himself away and do his own thing, and we'd have to put up with her, pulling whatever crap she wanted to pull. And that's not okay for a child to go through. That's my point to this. As a victim of child abuse, this is not okay to put a child through at all. I mean, it still leaves me scarred. I've gotten through a lot of it, but it still leaves me scarred. I was never wanted by her. I was 10 years old, not even quite 10. I think it was still before my 10th birthday. And I had to go to the bathroom, and I walk out and I hear her tell my dad she didn't want me, that she couldn't deal with my problems. And so I knew from that moment on that I wasn't going to be loved by her. Not like I was by my mama. And yeah. But I have to use myself as an example for what child abuse is, because I've been through it. Not every person who stands up for child abuse has been abused. Some have seen it, witnessed it, don't agree with it, and then they're advocates. Some are trained therapists or whatever that don't agree with it. In my case, it's completely different. But that's okay. I lived through it. It made me stronger. It made me who I am today, and it made me make sure I don't want to treat anybody the way I was treated. I don't want to treat anybody like that, because it's not okay. It hurts to be told you're not good enough. I'll joke with my best friend, and I'll tell her she's stupid, but it's not really that I'm saying she's stupid. I'm saying she's technology illiterate, which she is, and she knows this. I mean, she tries. She really tries, and that's where I give her the A for effort, or E for effort. She does try, and that is the difference. If you're stupid, you're not gonna try. You're gonna see that you don't succeed, and you're gonna give up. Most people are not that way. Most people want to keep trying and trying and trying. And that is the key to it all. For now, though, this is all I'm going to say, because I don't know what else to say right now. But I've given you a very good definition of what child abuse is. Next week, we're going to talk about ways to stop child abuse. Whether you've been through it, whether you're an advocate for it, whether you've seen it or know about it. If it's happening to somebody or not, you need to call your local authorities. If you see it or you know it's happening even though you don't see it, do not take a child's word with a grain of salt. Always believe a child. Because children know if they're going through something, they will tell you. That was, I think, the other thing that I will talk about too. My grandparents did not believe me or my sister about what we went through. Of course, my sister didn't really talk openly about it as much as I did. I'm very vocal. She's not. So, yeah, I'm extremely vocal. I don't know when to shut up. I talk to myself a lot of the time. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your week. This is being posted on Monday, or this is being filmed on Monday, but it'll be posted on Wednesday. So you guys will see this Wednesday. I'll probably post it in the morning. I'm not sure. But anyway, take care. God bless. I love all of you.